We come to you live from the Grutchfield Fieldhouse at Fitchburg High School as FATV presents coverage of Red Raider basketball. And tonight, it's the second meeting of the rivalry on the hardwood. Fitchburg High School, Leominster High School, here from Fitchburg. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Daniel Bolak. Happy to have you along with us here tonight. The Red Raiders coming into this game with a record of 7-7, 3-4 in the Mid-Washay. And coming off a strong victory on Wednesday, taking down Division I Doherty 58-50. Omar Rodriguez, 21 points in that contest. A season high for Rodriguez and a season high for all of the Red Raiders. A tremendous performance there for the rising young lad. Vico Caputi with 13 points in that one for the Raiders as well. Josh Medina, Donovan DeLeon tacking on 8. They led by 8 at the half, stuck with the Highlanders in the second half, and came away with the victory to get them back to 500 at 7-7. Meanwhile, Leominster trying a different tool in their toolbox against the newly christened Titans of Algonquin on Tuesday night. An 82-61 win. Justin Dada, 22 points. Tarek McCormick, 20 points. Leominster led by 23 at the half, but what really got them the victory in that one was their three-point shooting. 15 threes for the Blue Devils. They came into this game with 31 threes through 11 games. So doing things a little differently, but getting the results they need. They're 10-2 coming into tonight's contest and looking to continue their winning ways. We'll throw it down to courtside for the starting lineups in the national anthem here on FATV. away from tip-off here at the Crutchfield Fieldhouse at Fitchburg High School. The Red Raiders of Fitchburg High and the Blue Devils of Leominster High. Daniel Bolak here with you, high above the court. A tremendous crowd still filing in here at the Fieldhouse. And here on the near side, the big Leominster contingent coming out to support their side. And on the far side, we see the home crowd, the Red Raider fans coming in. This is the first time they've had a game at the Fieldhouse with fans against Leominster in quite some time. But looking forward to a great matchup between these two teams. The last time they met, it took overtime to decide it. 37 minutes of basketball instead of the regulation 32. Leominster was victorious in that one, 44-41. Kevin Viola, Alex Moisen, Justin Dada, Michael Halstead, and Chase Hawes are the starting five for Leominster. Donovan DeLeon, Zion Ayala, Nico Caputi, Elijah Jeffries, and Victor Kutka are the starting five for the Red Raiders. Three officials in tonight's contest as it's tipped up and we're underway. Leominster with the opening tip. Kevin Viola carrying it up, playing as the point guard. Out to the left side for Halstead. Halstead will leave it for Moisen. On the right side on the wing, Dada. On the far side, long jumper is short and picked up by the Raiders. Check that, instead of Hawes, it's the last one in the starting five. It's Ricky Encarnacion instead. As here's Victor Kutka. Kutka out to the left side now up top for DeLeon. On the right wing, Kutka again. DeLeon will try a three from the top of the arc. Bit too strong, offensive rebound, jumper left elbow. Too strong there as well. Tips for the board, picked up by the Raiders. DeLeon, third effort. Can't get that to fall either. Viola with the rebound and in transition. Dada slows it down a little bit. Nearly a minute gone, no score. No buckets on the opening possession for either top team. Here's Viola at the free throw line. Encarnacion into the paint. Tries the scoop shot, gets nothing on it. And the ball juggled out of bounds. Last touch by a Blue Devil. Raiders will have the ball with 69 seconds gone. Kutka, quick pass up for Ayala. Now back for Kutka. Holding at the center circle, DeLeon. Switches with Jeffries, back for DeLeon. Left side, steps back. Left wing, Jeffries into the paint. Caputi had his pocket picked. Viola comes up with it in transition. Making it all the way to the basket for the first points of the game is Justin Dada. 2-0 Leominster with 90 seconds gone. It's Kutka on the left side for Jeffries. That pass intercepted. Viola comes up with it, brings it to the rack, throws it up and in. A swipe and a deuce for Kevin Viola, and it's 4-0 to Leominster. Here's Kutka again, center circle. Jeffries in the right wing, into the corner. Ayala bounce pass, DeLeon with those blue shoes, storming through the paint, draws contact on the way, and the first free throws of the night will go to the Red Raiders. Alex Moisen, the senior forward, called for the harm. First foul of the contest. DeLeon, the senior, at the charity stripe. First free throw is up and good. Opens the account for the Red Raiders. DeLeon second on the team in free throws made this season with 19. Only Nico Caputi has more. Second free throw on the way. That rattles and falls. 4-2 the score in favor of the Blue Devils. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Viola across the middle line. On the right side for Dada. Holding in front of the scorer's table. Gonna try a long distance triple and he put too much on it. A bit offline as well. As the board into the hands of Kutka. Ayala on the right corner. Spin move, two players to get around. It took an extra step on the way. Traveling against the Raiders brings it to the Blue Devils. And here's Viola. Making his way, lost his dribble for a moment, kept it going. Kutka with the pressure on him, left corner, three ball. Moisen is good. First triple of the night goes to the Blue Devils and Alex Moisen, 7-2 to Leominster. 5:10 to go in the first quarter. De Leon up for Jeffries. Goes to the Fitchburg F. Now throws out for Kutka. De Leon back for Kutka on the left side. Skips it across. And Caputi picks it up at the right elbow. Going to the basket. And contact called against Leominster. Non-shooting foul. It'll be an inbound from the end line. Michael Halstead guilty of the contact. 3:03 gone, 7-2. Leominster in front. Inbound for a quick three. Will not fall. Kutka gets the board. Triple teamed underneath nearly everybody for Leominster, but none of them can come up with it. Caputi, left side. And he stepped on the baseline as he made his way to the basket. That'll give the ball back to Leominster. 4:40 to go, first quarter. It's Fitchburg 2 and Leominster 7. Dada in front of the Raider bench. Moisen will try the triple, will sink the triple. 2 triples for Alex Moisen, he's got 6. And it's 10-2 in favor of Leominster. Jeffries out left side. Kutka in front of the Leominster bench. Skips it all the way across to the near side for De Leon. Long pass back for Kutka. They're giving him the space and time to shoot. He'll take the shot. He'll make the shot. Victor Kutka with the first triple of the night for the Red Raiders. 10-5 the score. Viola trying to take it all the way to the rack. Runs into the Raiders, loses the ball. It'll go back to the Red Raiders. We'll get our first substitutions of the night. Michael Halstead will come out. Warren Asias will come into the contest for the blue and white. Leominster with just 10 varsity players on the roster. Raiders with a little more depth. They've got about 15 at their disposal. There's De Leon, right corner. Ayala, a lot of blue there in the paint. And too much pressure, couldn't get a clean shot away. Viola, left side, Moisen, already has 2. He's got 3 from long distance. Moisen's got 9. Take those points out, the Raiders would be outscoring Leominster. But those 9 count all the same, and it's 13-5 in favor of the Blue Devils. 3:13 to go in the first quarter. Donovan De Leon between the circle and arc. On the left for Kutka, now back De Leon. Jeffries, quick pass inside Caputi, off the window and in. Nico Caputi with his first points of the night. 13-7 the score. Leominster trying to respond quickly. Moisen underneath will throw that up over the rim. Raiders will have that. I think it was the first time Moisen tried a short distance shot, and he put far too much on it. On the left wing, a 3 ball is good. Kutka with another triple to cut the deficit to 3, 13-10. The sophomore, Victor Kutka with the triple. On the other end, Leominster to the rack. Justin Dada counted and 1. Elijah Jeffries called for his first foul of the contest. And Omar Rodriguez will come in for the first time tonight. 1 free throw to be paid to the junior guard and Justin Dada. The most explosive scorer Leominster has at their disposal. He'll make the free throw. Old-fashioned three-point play makes it 16-10 in favor of the Blue Devils. 2:07 to go, first quarter. Rodriguez, Kutka. Back for Rodriguez on the right side. Skips it over to De Leon. In front of the Blue Devil bench, he keeps a hold of it. After I had to extend to grab that, he'll have it back in the left corner, double teamed. Out for Kutka, he'll try a 3, bit too strong. Caputi reaching up, trying to get the rebound. Can't come away with it. Dylan Carr ultimately had the board. And now Ricky Encarnacion to the rack, nothing there. Raiders in transition, Kutka up top. 3 ball, good! Omar Rodriguez. 16-13 the score. Each team with 3 triples on the night. 80 seconds to go in the first quarter. Dada will try a 3 from the right wing. Can't get it to fall. Moisen can't track the board. Out of bounds, it'll go off his hands. Josh Medina and Ethan Gordon come into the game for the Red Raiders now. Raiders trail by a possession. Kutka calling out the orders. Passing to DeLeon, back to him. Now to the right corner, out for DeLeon. 3 to tie. Just a bit too strong, but the offensive rebound pushed out for another 3. In and out it goes. The shot taken by Kutka. Another offensive rebound for the Red Raiders. And stumbling towards the basket, trying to keep his footing, trying to keep the dribble going was Donovan DeLeon, but too many steps between the ball, making trips to the floor, and a travel is called. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Blue Devils lead by 3. Encarnacion out to Moisen on the right side of Cias. Encarnacion taking it back at the top of the arc. Now leaving it 3 ball, too strong. Tips for the board. Ultimately, it's going to stay in favor of Leominster, as Rodriguez could not save it from going out of bounds on the shot from Dylan Carr. Shot clock off, 22.2 to work with for the Blue Devils. Up by 3. Holding and biding their time. Out on the left side, Encarnacion for Dada. Moisen on the right wing. Takes a step back, takes the 3, banks it in! 4 threes in the first quarter for Alex Moisen. Buzzer beater shot from 45 feet is deflected. And to nothing that will go. 1 quarter complete at the Crutchfield Fieldhouse. It's Fitchburg 13 and Leominster 19. The story of that first quarter, though, besides the 3-point shooting, is really Alex Moisen. 4 triples for Moisen. He came into tonight with 14 threes made across 12 games. That's second on the team. Dada's got the most with 17. And we did mention this, the Blue Devils coming in to the last contest against Algonquin only had 31 threes from 11 games. That's less than 3 triples a game. But they tried something different on Tuesday, tried a different strategy against the Titans, and made it work and then some. 15 threes for Leominster in that contest. In fact, they held Algonquin to none. I'd say that was very much the difference in that contest, as the Blue Devils swept the season series against the squad representing Northborough and Southborough. And Leominster's been very strong this year. Just 2 losses. One came to Division I Wachusett, a 10-4 side, 54-52 in the second game of the season. The other one to another D1 team in Worcester North, at 58-52, lost to the Polar Bears on February the 3rd. Leominster is playing in Division II this season, same division as Fitchburg. And Leominster finds themselves quite high in the D2 power ratings, in the top 10. Give them home court for the first 2 rounds. Meanwhile, the Red Raiders at 7-7 outside the top 32. But a 500 record will get them into the postseason. That's what they'll be looking to accomplish, to get another win and keep themselves in the hunt for a state playoff bid. Underneath, contact drawn. Just trying to put that one up was Ethan Gordon. The foul called against the Blue Devils. Moisen called for his second. 2 free throws for Ethan Gordon. First one is good. Gordon gets on the board with that one. The Raiders will make a substitution. Yadiel Rivera will replace Victor Kutka. Gordon on the season, 3 free throws made coming into tonight. Has 4 now, and will make it 5. A lot of jostling for the potential rebound. But the ball finds its way through the hoop to cut the deficit to 4. 19-15, Leominster in front. 25 seconds gone in the second quarter. Justin Dada on the left side. In the corner, getting mobbed there. All the pressure there to Terrence McCormick. And the turnover forced. Raiders will take possession. And Rivera have it back in the right corner, thinking about the shot. Go back to Rivera at the top of the arc. Gordon in the paint, throws it up. Got hung on the rim, just would not roll that little extra distance to get through. Deficit stays at 4. Leominster right side, McCormick, 3-ball, offline, had the distance, not the accuracy. Dada able to force a steal to the basket, too strong. Covering back there is Dylan Carr. Fresh shot clock for Leominster, moving very quickly around the rim. Lots of ball movement as Dada across for Carr, now down low. The pass to McCormick, out of his reach. Too fast for their own good. And the Raiders will have it back. 19-15, Leominster lead, 6:40 to go in the first half. Rivera out on the left side. Medina, now De Leon. Skips to Rodriguez. Off the fingertips of a Blue Devil in Viola, but Rodriguez got it. Now he's got it back. Out to the left side. Medina with the pressure. De Leon, Rivera. Back for De Leon, 3 on the shot clock. Rivera going to the rack, trying to get one up. But just a lot of blue bodies in the way. Couldn't cleanly get a shot away. Leominster has it back. Viola. Bounces to Justin Dada. Gets it back, spins around. Now back into the right side, back to Dada. Chucks it across for Carr. Carr to the left baseline. That's too many steps. Everybody knew it. So the last 2 possessions, a lot of ball movement, not a lot of shooting. Some fresh legs coming into the contest. Looked like the call on the court was a travel against Leominster, but it was actually an infraction, a foul against Fitchburg. Yadiel Rivera was called for the infraction. And now a foul against Leominster. As Halstead is rung up for his second. So that balanced out in the grand scheme of things. Not saying the initial foul call was wrong, just I didn't get a good look at what happened. But ultimately it comes to nothing. Fitchburg has the ball with 5:25 to go in the first half. They trail by 4. Yadiel Rivera on the left side for Medina. Back for Rivera. And the Raiders called for a foul away from the ball. Or at the very least, an infraction away from the ball. It'll go back to Leominster. As Halstead bounces to the left side. Couldn't be cleanly handled by Encarnacion. And the ball back to the Red Raiders. 3 minutes gone in the second quarter. Just 2 points in this quarter thus far, both for the Raiders. That will change. Justin Dada up to 6 on the night. As he takes it to the rack, puts it up and in. Off the steal, makes it 21-15. And the Raiders juggle it into the Blue Devil bench. Back to Leominster it goes, and a couple more fresh legs back on the court. Nico Caputi, Victor Kutka. Didn't think that was going to be a tongue twister when I first saw the name, but it's turning into one. Kutka rejoins the game as Warren Asias The left side. Skips out, right side. Lots of nifty moves, nothing coming there. Second effort by Encarnacion, draws contact. Victor Kutka called for his first foul of the contest. And Encarnacion to the charity stripe. Wears the distinctive number 0 in football, 21 in basketball. First free throw misses. Encarnacion with 2 free throws made on the season. He's played all 12 games for the Blue Devils. Second free throw is good. First point of the night for Encarnacion. 22-15 the score. Evan Viola trying to reach in, knock that ball away, knocks it off the referee. It'll remain Fitchburg ball. As Kutka out to the left side. Medina for Kutka, back for Medina. Quick ball movement around the arc. Now to the right side, a 3 ball is too strong, but an offensive rebound for Medina. Tries to get a pass in one motion down low, but it finds a Blue Devil instead. Kevin Viola to the free throw line. Carr's jumper is no good. Follow on by Encarnacion will not go as well. And Josh Medina will haul in the loose ball. Now inside, Caputi to the rack. Gets that up and in. 4 points for Nico Caputi. 22-17 in favor of the Blue Devils. Dada offline on the 3. Goes right to Carr's hands. Baseline jumper too strong. Caputi with the board. Quick transition. Medina turns, spins, puts up a 3, sinks it. Josh Medina with the triple to cut the deficit to 2. (22) for the Blue Devils, 20 for the Red Raiders. And the Blue Devils call time with 3:15 to go in the first half. Have a look at the scoring recap thus far. Donovan DeLeon with 2 free throws. Josh Medina's got a triple. Omar Rodriguez has a triple. Nico Caputi's got 2 deuces. He's actually got the only 2-point shots for Fitchburg in the contest thus far. Ethan Gordon's got 2 free throws. And Victor Kutka's got 2 threes for 6. For Leominster, Kevin Viola's got a bucket. Alex Moisen 4 first quarter triples. He's got 12. Justin Dada has 7. 3 from the field and 1 from the charity stripe, and Ricky Encarnacion has 1. Moisen and Halstead on 2 fouls for Leominster. No one with more than 1 for Fitchburg. Those being Rivera, Jeffries, and Kutka. We're going to look at the 2 teams' schedules this year. The Raiders opening up with a win at Worcester South. Beat Shrewsbury as well. They're off to a great start. Lost by 9 to Wachusett, 20 to Oakmont. Went to Ashland for a tournament over 2 days. Lost to Sharon and the host Clockers. Bounced back with 3 in a row. Wins over Marlborough, Algonquin, and Oakmont. But fell to Shrewsbury on the second meeting. Lost at Wachusett. Lost to Leominster in overtime. Beat Algonquin, and already 2 in a row for the Red Raiders to get to 7-7. It's definitely been a season of streaks for the Red and Gray. Leominster trying to bring it back to a 2-possession lead. As Viola throws right corner, Asias. Now for Dada. Out left side, Encarnacion. 5 on the shot clock. And the ball stolen away. Caputi gets his hands up there. Raiders in quick transition. And that one finds its way into the basket. To tie the score in quick transition, think that was Jeffries. And a 7-0 run for the Red Raiders equalizes the score, 22-22. Under 2.5 to go. Trying to go for the alley-oop there. Just couldn't track the ball well enough. That was Asias, I believe, who was trying to make that athletic move. Team's getting crossed up on the substitutions. Now we think we've got it all sorted out, I would hope. The Raiders bring it up from Kutka. Medina and Kutka. Out left corner, 3-ball, good! Jeffries with the triple. And the Red Raiders lead for the first time tonight. A 10-0 run. Chase Hawes on the right side it goes. Viola, not enough oomph on that one. Stretch pass that too far for Rodriguez. He's gonna save it from going out of bounds. But right in the hands of a Blue Devil, who then juggles it. It comes back to Rodriguez. He puts it up. He can't get that to fall. But that's not a good example of the athleticism of our Rodriguez. I don't know what is. Gray ball left side, in and out for McCormick. Offensive rebound, put up but too short. Battling forward on the left side of the paint. Hawes able to push it out to Kevin Viola. In the left corner, Dylan Carr. Across for Dada. Back across for Viola. Left corner, Carr, open, 3, too strong. Caputi with the board. 70 seconds to go. First half, 25-22. Raiders in front. On the left side, back and forth the passing goes. Raiders working on those quick passes. Making the Blue Devils move in unison. A 3-ball right side is good. Omar Rodriguez with 6 on the night. The run continues for the red and gray. It was 22-15 a few minutes ago in favor of the Blue Devils. It's now 28-22 in favor of the Red Raiders. It's a 13-0 run. 30 to go in the half. Viola, open, left wing, 3-ball, too strong, offensive rebound. Carr trying to put that up, blocked out of bounds. Nico Caputi swatting that one away. Blue Devils will retain possession, shot clock off. Leominster with just 3 points in this second quarter of play. Inbound immediately knocked out by Kutka. 23.7 on the clock in the first half. 6-point lead for Fitchburg. Carr finds who he wants on the inbound. 3-ball right side. Bounces off the rim, no good. Hawes gets the offensive board. Can't get that to fall from close range either. Another offensive rebound for Leominster. 10 to go in the frame. Left corner. 3-ball for Dada. Rattles out. Off the fingertips of Caputi, then off the backside of a Blue Devil and out of bounds with 5.1 on the clock. Leominster doesn't really believe in the full court press, but maybe an ill-advised pass. And Viola is fouled. Raiders had plenty of fouls to give. Pretty disciplined first half by both sides. Just the 4th foul against the Red Raiders. That one goes against Omar Rodriguez. It was a foul absolutely worth taking. Blue Devils will look, catch and shoot. They will get just that, but it's a wild shot from the left side out of the hands of Terrence McCormick. And it's halftime at the Crutchfield Fieldhouse. Leominster led by as many as 7 in this second quarter, but a 13-0 run for the Red Raiders have given them a 6-point lead at the half. Not for a lack of chances for Leominster. They've been crashing the boards. They've gotten a lot of offensive rebounds, second, third opportunities. Just cannot get the ball in the basket. And Kevin Crutchfield, been coaching this Blue Devils side for over half a decade, will absolutely be talking with this team at halftime, trying to figure out what they can improve on and get themselves back in the game. James McCall, the third-year head coach, has got to be happy with how his team has come up, especially in the second half. 15 points for the Red Raiders, 13 on that run alone. And it's halftime here at the Crutchfield Fieldhouse. It's Fitchburg 28, Leominster 22. We'll take a break. We'll be back in about 8-9 minutes with the second half of action. Don't go away. This is Red Raider basketball on FATV. Back here at the Crutchfield Fieldhouse here at Fitchburg High School, getting ready for the start of the third quarter of action between the Red Raiders of Fitchburg High School and the Blue Devils of Leominster High School. 28-22 the score. Fitchburg on top. Daniel Bolak here with you, Travis Falk and Matt Sinclair back in the control room, helping to make all the magic happen tonight. So much coverage of this game. Todd Robbins, Bill Thomas, Kate Robbins have a radio call. Bradley Bedard here with Leominster TV. Everyone here to cover this game and try to give you the most amount of coverage, because this is such a great high energy atmosphere here at the Crutchfield Fieldhouse, and two bitter rivals on the hardwood coming together to create a great basketball game. That first half, Leominster really dominating the first half thanks to 4 threes from Alex Moisen. He's the only one who's made any threes tonight for Leominster. For Fitchburg, 6 threes for the Red Raiders in the first half. 2 for Omar Rodriguez, 2 for Victor Kutka. They're tied for the team lead with 6. Elijah Jeffries has 5. Nico Caputi's got 4. Josh Medina's got 3. Donovan DeLeon and Ethan Gordon have 2. For the Blue Devils, just 4 scores. Alex Moisen's 4 first quarter threes gives him 12 and the game high. Justin Dada's got 7. Kevin Viola with 2, and Ricky Encarnacion with a free throw. In fact, Moisen's season high coming in tonight was 12. He averages just 6.6 a game, 3rd on the team. Now the question is, will he be able to rediscover that shooting touch? Leominster's got the ball to start this second half, going left to right in the road Blues. Moisen losing his footing, going to the ground. And it's a trip against the Red Raiders. Jeffries is called for that one. It'll be his second foul, first Raider 2. Blue Devils will inbound with 11 seconds gone in the third. Moisen looking for a recipient, finds Viola. Now on the left side. Halstead around Dada, leading scorer for the Blue Devils this season. He's going to be a player to watch out for in the second half, see if he can wake up and get his scoring touch in there. Sort of like that. He gets the offensive rebound on the shot from Halstead, and Dada puts that in to get 9 on the night. 28-24. Raiders going to the basket, and Victor Kutka takes contact. That's foul number 3 against Michael Halstead, the junior guard, in a bit of foul trouble. Shooting foul ruled. And Kutka will go to the cherry stripe. He's got 4 free throws made in 7 games. First free throw will rattle out. That's the first free throw missed on the night for the Red Raiders as well. They were 4-4 before that. Short on the second one. Caputi trying to get the offensive rebound, but it comes into the hands of Viola. Now Halstead with a triple is going to sink that. Michael Halstead with the first triple of the second half. After a 13-0 run to close the first half for Fitchburg, it's a 5-0 run to start the second half for Leominster to cut the deficit to 1. Donovan DeLeon on the right wing, take a step back, get some breathing room, bounce pass. Caputi there, double teamed as he throws that up, can't get that to fall. And the rebound into the hands of Dada. He's double teamed in the backcourt. Finds Viola as a relief valve and able to relieve the pressure. Dada will get that back into the paint, going to the basket, draws the contact, can't get that to fall. But he'll get a chance to tie and take the lead for the Blue Devils, one shot at a time. First free throw for Viola is good, and we're level. I'll get him to 10. One more free throw to be paid. He'll get that as well. Dada with 11 points now. He's already got 4 in this quarter. And Dada, who averages nearly 20 a game, has put his team back in front. 29-28 to the Blue Devils. Bounce pass inside, and putting that up and in is Ayala. Zion Ayala with his first points of the night, a travel against Leominster. Raiders retake the lead 30-29. Just under 2 minutes gone in the second half. Kupka bringing across the midline with Viola bringing the pressure. Kupka stepping back a little bit, finds Caputi on the right side. Now DeLeon trying to storm to the paint. Slipped for a little moment, kept his dribble going, keeps it rolling. And contact to the left side of the paint. Contact will be called against Encarnacion, his first. Each team with 2 fouls here in the second half. Inbound goes to Jeffries. Now Ayala on the right side. Kutka to the elbow into the paint. Jeffries, 3 ball is a bit offline. Kutka with the offensive rebound. High arcing shot, rolls in and out. And no one but Blue Devils underneath to grab the board. Viola with a bit of pressure in the backcourt. Now comes out Moisen, stepping back, losing his balance a little bit, gets the ball off to Viola. Left side, holding is Dada. Dada will get it back after a pass off to Viola. Now back to Viola, right wing 3 ball is good. Kevin Viola's first triple of the night gets him to 5 points. And Leominster back in front, 32-30. They're 6-3 of the contest. Kutka standing in the center circle with 3 minutes gone in the third quarter. 32-30, Leominster in front. Caputi trying to take it all the way, draws contact, and he's going to go to the line. Viola will be called for the harm. And so Nico Caputi, one of the tri-captains on this Red Raider side, with 2 free throws. First one will not go. Caputi on 4 points tonight. 21 free throws made this season, is most on the team for the Red and Gray. Second free throw is good. And the deficit 1 for the Red Raiders, 32-31. High pass too high for Michael Halstead to haul in. Red Raiders will have it back. Kutka making his way methodically across the midline. Blue Devils are not the type of team that will press in the backcourt. DeLeon, top of the arc. Step back long to his short, gets his own rebound. Tries to put that up again, but puts it off the side of the backboard. And then DeLeon called for a reach-in on Viola. Head down, dejected. Not too happy with what he's done there. He'll take a breather on the bench. Darnell Thomas will check in. First time I believe we've seen him tonight. It's Viola, right side Moisen, back for Viola, inside Encarnacion. Long 2 from the left corner is too strong. One step back, it probably would have gone. Here's Ayala, left side, trying to storm to the paint, puts it up and in. Scoop with the left hand. 4 points for Ayala. 33-32 to the Red Raiders. Dada in the right corner, bounces in, Moisen, off the window, no good. Ayala with the board. Rodriguez, spin move in front of the scorer's table, brings it to the right wing. Drops off for Kutka. Standing in the center circle. Taking a breather. Letting the clock roll a little bit. Let his team get in position. Kutka with a few steps. Getting ever closer as he leaves for Ayala. Lost a handle on the ball. And out of bounds it goes. Pressure from the Blue Devils to force the turnover. 3:23 to go in the third quarter. It's the Red Raiders 33 and the Blue Devils 32. Another close contest between these two teams. Encarnacion steps back, throws it out left side. Viola lost his balance and tried to throw it out for Encarnacion. Nobody there on the left side to pressure Encarnacion, but the pass well out of his reach. Kutka will bring it up. These teams waste no time getting the ball in after it goes out of bounds. Kutka standing on the attack line of the volleyball court. Out for Caputi. Lost the handle on the dribble, and it goes into the hands of Encarnacion. Dada, right side, takes a step, hop, jump shot, good. Dada up to 13 points. Now the leading scorer for Leominster. Here's a 3-ball for Caputi. Rattles out. Hands for the ball. And it's last off the Raiders. Darnell Thomas ruled the last to touch. Leominster will inbound with 2:27 to go in the third quarter. Moisen, long distance shot, well offline. Moisen trying to steal the ball away from Caputi, only succeeds in knocking the ball out of his hands and out of bounds. Fresh Lakes will come out for the Raiders. Yadiel Rivera will receive the inbound. Rivera bringing it across the midline. Up on the left side. Ayala, bounce pass inside. Caputi gets the deuce. Put him up to 7 on the night. And back and forth we go, 35-34. The Raiders lead, under 2 to go in the third frame. Viola, bounce pass inside, tipped on the way, and taken by the Raiders, trying to go in transition. Leominster able to get back, a little bit of helter-skelter, but the Raiders have control of the basketball. Ayala kicks out on the right side. Now driving in towards the basket, putting it up and in is Omar Rodriguez. He's up to 8 points on the night, 37-34. Fitchburg in front. On the near side, Dada throws over for Viola. Now skips it back for Warren Asias. 8 on the shot clock. Dada skips it again. Viola on the left side, into the corner. 3-ball, too strong. Offensive rebound, all Leominster. But a foul surely coming there. It's one of the Raiders leaps up in the air and makes contact with Dada. That being Yadiel Rivera. He's called for his second. A little over-exuberant going for the loose ball, and they'll call a shooting foul. And 2 free throws to be paid to the junior guard in Justin Dada. 6 points already in this third quarter. He can cut the deficit to 1. First free throw is good. Thomas will check out. Josh Medina will come in for the Raiders. 1 more free throw for Dada. Won't be getting up to 15 with that one, as that one a little sideways. Raiders with a little bit of juggling in the backcourt. And now one-on-one pressure there. Dada able to win the ball. Comes out to the right wing, and a 3-ball is good for Viola to restore the lead for the Blue Devils, 38-37. And James McCall calls time with 35.4 to go in the third quarter. The Blue Devils lead again, 38-37. We have a moment. We'll go over the schedule for Leominster, see what they've had to deal with this season. It's a schedule filled with Division I teams, only a handful of D2s on the slate this year. They opened up against St. John's of Shrewsbury. What was a very close defensive battle, 41-38. Leominster won that one. Lost to Wachusett at 54-52. Rattled off a winning streak. Beat the Wolves in Neshoba 61-49. The Titans of Algonquin 53-31. Shrewsbury they dispatched by 15. Burlington, the Red Devils, a battle of devils that night, 58-50. The Raiders, the team clad in blue. Leominster won that one. Wachusett for the second time. That was a 1-point win for Leominster. And then the overtime win against Fitchburg back on January the 28th. We're bound to outscore that game. It was only 44-41. Shrewsbury for the second time won that one 51-42. Lost to Worcester North 58-52. Beat the not the Rams of Framingham, the Flyers. The Rams are the college team. The high school team are the Flyers. And 57-39, Leominster flew over them. And then 82 points against Algonquin on Tuesday night. Raiders have the inbound. Yadiel Rivera brings it to the near side. Pressured by Viola. Rivera for Nico Caputi. Caputi on the right side trying to split two Blue Devils. Now everyone down there somehow was able to get a shot away with all that pressure. Couldn't get it to fall though. Here's Viola, bringing it up with 12 seconds to go in the frame. Blue Devils almost certainly holding on for last shot. Dada, right side of the paint. There's a whistle. And he traveled. 3.6 to work with for the Raiders. Caputi's mask fell off at some point. He's been given a fresh one. Players still wearing masks as best they can. Leominster will pressure this inbound. Try to force the Raiders to take a long shot. Rivera blew a tire and ultimately fouled Viola, who argues that it should be a shooting foul and he should get 3 free throws. He's not going to win that argument. But Rivera called for the foul. Leominster with just 0.6 of a second to work with. Not a whole lot of time. Can't really do a catch and shoot, just got to try to tap. Well, they'll try to catch and shoot, but far too strong. They put it in the hands of Moisen, who's made 4 triples tonight, but too much pressure in that spot. But Leominster can't deny, though, they'll be going into three-quarter time with the lead, 38-37. After giving up that 13-0 run in the second quarter, Leominster started the third frame by rattling off 7 in a row, closing that deficit and retaking the lead. But then back and forth we went. Both teams popping up to the lead ever so slightly. Leominster, I believe, hasn't led by more than just a point in this frame. It's been a very interesting back and forth game. We try to do some math here. $16 points for the Blue Devils in the third quarter. The Raiders held to just 9 after a 15-3 second quarter in favor of the Red and Gray. And of course, 13-19. It was Fitchburg with 13, Leominster with 19 in the first. Going into that third quarter, only 4 Blue Devils have scored. It's now only 5 have scored. Michael Halstead, the only new scorer in the third quarter. He got a 3. Justin Dada's now up to 14. His season average is just under 20. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, nobody in double figures. Rodriguez does have 8. Very evenly distributed amongst the team. In the first meeting between Fitchburg and Leominster, the team high was Nico Caputi, and he had 12. Fourth quarter is underway. Here's Kutka at the top of the arc for Caputi on the right side. Finding some space, getting the 3 to fall. It was Medina, I believe, who had the triple on the far side to restore the lead for the Red Raiders. Now pressure down low. Dada's going back to the line, I do believe. Foul going against Zion Ayala, his first. That was the last foul to give for Fitchburg. First free throw for Dada is good. Gets him to 15. He's got one more free throw. Try to tie the score. He will not get that, but the Raiders can't come up with the ball. And the Blue Devils are going to get the ball back. Have a chance to take the lead from this possession. Dada on 15 now, and he gets the inbound and quickly throws it up and in. Now 17 for Dada. And another lead change. Leominster back in front by a point, 41-40. On the right side, it comes to Zion Ayala. Bounce pass to Caputi in the paint. Lots of pressure there. Able to get a shot up. He gets it to fall. Counted and one. The Raiders retake the lead on that. The second foul against Ricky Encarnacion. And Caputi to try to bring the lead to 2. He will. He's the first Raider into double figures tonight. He's got 10. Three-point play makes it 43-41. Pressure underneath. And now Leominster will go back to the line with a chance to tie it from Warren Asias. A blocking foul against the Raiders. Goes against Ayala, his second foul of the contest. Only Yadiel Rivera has more than 2 for the Raiders. First free throw. Rattles in and out for Asias. Asias averaging 5.4 a game. Second on the team in free throws made with 26. Dada first with 34. Asias will have one more free throw. Try to get his name in the scoring column. And he can't do it there either. Loose ball, everyone battling for it. Leominster's come up with it. Viola will take it on the right side. And Viola getting it back, throwing it left side. There's Dada, putting a bit of space out there with the pressure, getting the pass to Viola, trying to make his way into the paint. That's too many steps. After he came to a stop and picked up his dribble, he made an extra movement with the foot as he was sliding to a stop. And traveling, gets the ball back to the Red Raiders. 6:25 to go in the contest. It's 43-41 to the Red and Gray. Caputi, 3-ball, will not go. And the Blue Devils come away with the rebound. Up the left side in transition, Dada going to the rack. Draws some contact. He's not afraid to go down low and take the harm. He's going back to the charity stripe. Caputi's second foul. It's the 8th against the Raiders. And 2 more free throws for Justin Dada. The first is good. He's up to 18 now. One more free throw. This can tie it. It will tie it. Now at 19 on the night. He's 6 of 8 at the line in this second half alone. Lots of pressure down low. Ayala puts it up. Got it to fall. Zion Ayala has 6 second half points. It's 45. 3 balls no good. Offensive rebound. Moisen comes in with a deuce. It's his first 2 of the night. Alex Moisen with a season-high 14 points. And with 5:48 to go in this contest, we are level at 45. So we've been mentioning tremendous atmosphere here tonight at the Crutchfield Fieldhouse. We know the first time that Leominster and Fitchburg played each other down in Leominster, they packed the gym there at Leominster High School. Doesn't hold nearly as much as the field house here, but it seemed like it was very much standing room only from the pictures and the images that I saw. And another tremendous crowd coming out from both Fitchburg and Leominster. But both teams having already outscored what they did the first time they met, all the way back on January the 28th. That was a 44-41 win for Leominster in overtime. But both teams on 45 with 5:48 to go in regulation time. Both these teams average 54 points a game. Fitchburg's defense a little more porous, averaging 53.6 conceded. Leominster just 45.8. Raiders get any more points, they'll be bringing that average up. And stoppage of play, something ended up on the floor. Then the official stopped play to clear the obstruction. They'll have the Raiders inbound in between the scorer's table and Leominster bench. Fitchburg will take the opportunity to make a substitution. Ayala will come out. Ethan Gordon will come in. Leominster will pressure a little bit on the inbound, but it will come in for Victor Kutka. Kutka getting across the midline, finding a little bit of space, a lot of space to work with. Drives to the basket, puts it off the window, but does not get it to fall. Now Leominster looking to retake the lead again. Asias. Here's Dada. Long left side for Viola. Thrown into the paint. Bit too strong and right into the hands of Ethan Gordon. Raiders will bring it across the midline. 5 minutes to go in regulation time. Level at 45. Here's a three ball right side. Offline it goes. Out of the hands of Gordon. Viola, 12 points in this half. Out for a three ball. And what have we here? It's a blocking foul. And free throws to be paid. First free throw for Viola is good. And the lead restored for Leominster. Second free throw is good as well. Viola was the shooter, foul taking a three. He gets 3 from the charity stripe and he makes the first 2. Now one more to try to earn them all. Too strong on that one, 2 of 3. Elijah Jeffries comes up with the rebound. Viola up to 10 on the night. He averages 10.8 a game, so he's right about at his average. Both him and Dada there if you round down. Jumper from the right baseline is no good, out of the hands of Donovan De Leon. And Viola bringing it across for Moisen. Out on the left side for Asias. Now around Moisen. Pass disrupted by Kutka, but into the hands of Viola. 12 on the shot clock. Driving baseline, nifty moves. Contact drawn, and more free throws coming. It's going to be 2 shots the rest of the way on non-shooting fouls, because that's foul number 10 against the Raiders. Ethan Gordon was called for that one. First free throw is good for Dada. And the second free throw good as well. And with 4 in a row by the Blue Devils, the Red Raiders will call time with 4:12 to go in regulation. It's 49 for Leominster and 45 for Fitchburg. And Justin Dada starting to take this game over for Leominster. He is 9 of 11 at the free throw line tonight. That's helped give him a game-high 21 points, which includes 14 points in the second half alone. 14 of the 27 points that Leominster has scored in this second half. Justin Dada has always been Leominster's not-so-secret weapon, I guess you could say. His season high for points in a game is 27. Last time out, he had 22 against Algonquin. He had 26 the first time he played Fitchburg back on January the 28th. And tonight, Justin Dada continues his explosive ways. Both these teams, this is also their last game in mid-wash play. Leominster 6-1 and a win tonight will give them a share of the mid-wash A title. Fitchburg with a win will finish 500 in the mid-wash A. They're already secured a third-place finish in the league. Donovan DeLeon in front of his own bench. Driving into the paint, quickly double-teamed. A lot of pressure there, still trying to keep a hold on it. And he's going to be called for the travel. Leominster able to force the turnover and looking to extend their lead. Already up by 2 possessions and looking for more. Moisen for Viola. Across for Asias. Has the time, shoots it strong. Underneath, that's put up and in. Encarnacion gets the basket. A 6-0 run for Leominster is extended to a full 2-possession lead. DeLeon trying to cut it in half, in and out it goes. Loose ball on the baseline. Caputi's got it, threw it high off the glass, did not get the bounce. Under 200 seconds to go in the contest. Leominster leads by 6, trying to pull away. Neither team's had a double-digit lead in this game. And this is one of the bigger leads for Leominster. Viola, a 3-ball trying to find the dagger there. But it will not go, and Kutka will come up with it, bring it across with under 3 to go in regulation. 6-point lead for Leominster. Caputi, now DeLeon. DeLeon at the top of the arc, leaving for Caputi. Into the paint, lost a handle on the dribble. A stoppage of play there, travel called. Leominster came up with the ball and then immediately walked with it. So Fitchburg gets it back with a fresh 30. Kutka finds Caputi in the left corner. And he lost his footing and traveled. Trying to stop on a dime. But his sneakers gave way. The friction coefficient did not play in his favor. And down to the floor he went. And the ball back to Leominster. Under 2.5 to go. And Leominster really happy to drain some clock here. Asias for Viola. Steps back, a jumper. Does not go. A lot of players going for that ball, but it comes up into the hands of Ricky Encarnacion. Dada being double teamed. So it comes out to Moisen. Now Viola back for Moisen. 14 on the shot clock. Under 2 to go in the game. Leominster trying to drain all 30 seconds of the shot clock. Long shot, and that one blocked on the offensive rebound. Raiders come up with it. Now they just want to storm all the way down there. The pass for DeLeon, intercepted by the Blue Devils. And coming back the other way, we've got a foul, and it's going to be 2 free throws coming for Leominster. Doesn't matter if it's shooting or not. It's 2 free throws either way. And it's Dada back at the stripe. Leominster blessed with a game breaker in Justin Dada. His first shot goes to get him to 22 on the night. The Raiders have been scoreless over the last 4 minutes or so, as the second free throw goes as well to get him to 23 points. Raiders will call time again with 1:37 to go in regulation time. It's the Red Raiders 45 and the Blue Devils 53. Leominster with 15 points in this fourth quarter. The Red Raiders with just 8. Let's help stretch that lead out to 7. The largest lead of the night has been 8 for Leominster. They led at one point 13-5, also 10-2. That was all the way back in the first quarter of play. While we have a moment, want to remind you that tomorrow we've got 2 games on tap from the Wallace Civic Center at 5 o'clock. It'll be Fitchburg State with a sort of breather game. A non-conference matchup against the Amcats of Anna Maria College. 5 o'clock puck drop from the Civic Center. And then after that game, we will have the CMATA Class B semifinals in boys ice hockey. Fitchburg Monty Tech looking for revenge against the Rams of Northbridge. Hope you'll join us for those games. We've had live coverage of sporting events here on the Education Channel every day of the week since Monday. And games replaying throughout the week as well. Donovan DeLeon on the right wing. 75 seconds to go in the game. Raiders desperately need points. DeLeon draws contact, but Leominster's been very disciplined in the second half. That's just their 5th foul. They had 2 to give. Ornisius called for his first. No one with more than 3 fouls in this game. Inbound immediately knocked right out of bounds by the Blue Devils. Viola playing the role of the pest. Kutka will try to inbound again. Looking for somewhere to go. Having trouble finding somewhere. Eventually gets it in for Omar Rodriguez. Rodriguez getting the paint. Steps back long 2. Will not go. And Asias gets the board. Dada's got it at the bench with 60 seconds to go in the game. Leominster up by 8. Viola. Raiders trying to manufacture a stop here. Not able to do so. As getting to the quarter century mark there is Justin Dada. Dada with 18 points in the second half. Broke the game wide open. Gave the Blue Devils their largest lead of the night. This 10-0 run. Viola is called for his second foul, and the Raiders will get 2 free throws. But the deficit may have grown too large at this juncture. First free throw is no good for Zion Ayala. There was a point before the midway point of this fourth quarter where it was tied at 45. Fitchburg's not scored since. Trying to break it here with Ayala. His second free throw is too strong. The Raiders snake bit at the worst possible time. And in the end game, Raiders will foul. Now, of course, if you're metagaming, you keep in mind that with the power ratings, a loss by 8 points or so is better than a loss by 10 from the Raiders side. So they're still going to be looking for points late. First free throw for Dada is no good. Dada only went to the free throw stripe for 1 shot in the first half, which he made. This is his 14th free throw of the second half. He makes that one to get him to 26. Kutka out on the right side. Rodriguez spin move in the paint. Threw it up. Maybe a little bit of contact along the way. In fact, there were definitely fingertips along the way on the shot to knock that ball out of bounds. It will remain in possession of Fitchburg, down by 11. Again, just looking for those points. That time it goes out against Fitchburg as DeLeon trying to drive into the corner. But the pressure from behind, and it's knocked out of reach. Fitchburg will try to pressure a little bit. Dada throws out to the left side. And the Raiders content to let Leominster run out the clock here. Asias throws down a dunk after time. And the Blue Devil faithful storms the court as they sweep the season series against the Red Raiders. 56-45 is the final. The Raiders stuck with the talented Leominster side for 28 minutes of basketball. But then Justin Dada and the Blue Devils took over the final 4 and wouldn't let Fitchburg score again. An 11-0 run for Leominster closes out the contest and gives them the victory. Look at the final scoring on this one. Justin Dada, 26 points in this contest, 19 in the second half alone. Just took over the game for Leominster, got himself to the free throw line. And in this contest, he took 15 free throws, he made 12. Take those free throws out of the equation, it's a very different result then, isn't it? Alex Moisen with 14 for Leominster. Kevin Viola with 10, 8 coming in the second half. The senior helped contribute a bunch as well. Ricky Encarnacion with 3, Michael Halstead with 3 as well. Those were the scores for Leominster. For Fitchburg, just going down in numerical order, Donovan DeLeon finishes with 2, Zion Ayala with 6, Josh Medina with 6, Omar Rodriguez with 8, Nico Caputi with 10. That was the team high. Ethan Gordon with 2, Elijah Jeffries with 5, and Victor Kutka with 6. But it was just a strong second half for the Blue Devils. They trailed by 6 going into the frame. Won by 11. A very, very strong fourth quarter as well. 18 points they put up on the Raiders, held them to 8 after a 16-9 third quarter of play. That's 34 points in the second half for Leominster and just 17 for Fitchburg. But Leominster clamped down defensively. I mentioned at one point, Leominster averages 45.8 a game conceded. And if Fitchburg scored any more points, then that average would be going up. And after I said that, Leominster didn't allow another point. Defensively sound basketball over the last 5 minutes or so of the fourth quarter helped the Blue Devils put it away with an 11-0 run, and they take the win, 56-45, to go to 11-2 on the season. The Red Raiders fall to 7-8. And so, while we have a moment, we want to help remind you about all the underwriters who make all our FATV and our remote productions possible. FATV games are underwritten by Workers Credit Union, the Sentinel and Enterprise, Rollstone Bank and Trust, Unitil, UMass Memorial Health, Health Alliance, Clinton Hospital, Minuteman Press, and North End Subaru. We thank them for giving us the support to make these broadcasts possible as we continue our week, our cram-packed week of high school games here on FATV, high school and college basketball and ice hockey. And we'll have 2 more games tomorrow, both from the Civic Center. 5 o'clock, Fitchburg State and Anna Maria to do battle in non-conference ice hockey. That'll be an interesting matchup. And then Fitchburg Monty Tech in the Central Mass Class B quarterfinals against the Rams of Northbridge, a rematch from a couple weeks ago. Northbridge came out on top in the original match to put the first blemish on the season for Fitchburg Monty Tech after a 10-0 start. And I think they're going to be looking for a little bit of a revenge. We hope you'll join us for that one. That game will follow the Fitchburg State Anna Maria game. But that's going to do it here from the Crutchfield Fieldhouse here in Fitchburg. The final score, the Fitchburg Red Raiders 45 and the Leominster Blue Devils 56. For Travis Falk and Matt Sinclair in the control room making the magic happen, and for everyone else here at Fitchburg High School and FATV, I'm Daniel Bolak saying thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you next time, and until then, so long from Fitchburg.